What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI, and it is allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. That's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. We're going to go over the news, we're going to go over the market, we're going to go over the price action, and that is it. So let's go over it. Shiba Inu coin right now at 537 points per coin, stringing together 3 days of losses after simply one green day. This was a decent green day. This is when Bitcoin was running back up to $74,000. Shiba Inu coin here was at 588, almost 590 points per coin. But man, you could see that the red days far outnumber and far outweigh the green days, going back for at least 2 years. Now, before that, it was nothing but stagnation, right? We had spent essentially 2 years in a bear market here, and then out of nowhere, greed returned, and Shiba Inu coin exploded higher. You see, that's what happens with meme coins, guys. This isn't something where you buy it, set it and forget it, and it goes from the bottom left of the screen to the upper right-hand side of the screen, and you never lose any money. Meme coins are extremely speculative. They're extremely volatile, and they explode out of nowhere. Now, they're not going to do it when everybody is so fearful that they won't buy and that they won't take a risk. It needs to be a risk-on scenario for memes and cryptocurrencies to do well, which is why we keep our eye on the Fear and Greed Index here. But let's see what these analysts have to say about the burn rate increasing and what it means for Shiba Inu coin. It says Shiba Inu coin just saw the burn rate explode, fueling bullish price predictions. In the last 24 hours, the burn rate jumped to 53,000%, wiping out over 172 million SHIB from circulation. Now, that's actually a lot of Shiba Inu coin. Guys, if we could have 172 million Shiba Inu coin burned every couple days, all of a sudden you're talking about billions a month being burned. And now we're really getting somewhere. It says that kind of supply reduction usually grabs attention quickly, but the price has not reacted in the same way, still hovering around 537 points per coin, struggling to hold key support levels as the broader crypto market pulls back. Now, the token's down 2.5% of the day today, following Bitcoin's weakness and pressure across the entire market. The 53,000% increase in the burn is huge, but the real question is whether it actually changes SHIB supply in a meaningful way. Now, the answer is no. Right? One burn is not going to meaningfully change the supply of Shiba Inu coin. But it's this type of activity that can inspire, and it's this type of activity that, if continued on, can absolutely reduce the supply of Shiba Inu coin. It says that results in 0.00003% of the entire supply being removed. Now, think about this taking a bucket of water out of the ocean. The bucket is real, but the ocean barely notices. For the burns to move the price meaningfully, the pace would need to continue for months or be paired with stronger adoption of Shibarium to speed up the process. Now, clearly, any adoption of Shibarium is not going to increase the burns. We've seen that. We know that. They're not burning Shiba Inu coin, and it has no effect on Shiba Inu coin. So I disagree with that completely. Right now, the danger zone is at 530 points per coin. I say it's a zone. The real dangerous level is 508 or 500 points per coin. Guys, Shiba Inu coin has not been below 508 points per coin since making a name for itself in 2021. Below this level, I don't know the exact numbers, but it is going to be very, very few, if any, profitable traders in Shiba Inu coin. And if there's one thing we learned, retail investors cannot stand losses. The excitement will fade, the greed will fade, and the fear will grow even more. So it is very important that Shiba Inu coin holds these floor levels, maintains support, and begins going back up to the upside. But regardless of what is currently happening, I continue to accumulate. That's my strategy, right? I'm not sitting here and gonna buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell and my strategy is to accumulate as much as possible. Now, it's hard, but at these lower prices, it's a lot easier to accumulate more if you can simply ignore the fear.